Hi, I'm Claire and this is Top 5 Wednesday. This week is all about fictional items we'd want to own for real. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will put a link to the Goodreads group in the description box below if you want to go check out the topics for the coming month. I thought this topic would be really fun to do, but as soon as I started to prepare this video, I realized it would be quite difficult to make a video about fictional things I want to own and not list 5 different things, all from the Harry Potter universe. So I hope you appreciate the effort that I've made and the restraint that I'm showing in not, in fact, doing that. A small caveat that I want to give before starting this list is that I chose not to include a TARDIS as an object because I think a TARDIS would be a bit big. Maybe it's more of a mode of transportation than it is an object specifically. At number 5, I'm going to say that I would very much like one of those nifty bottomless handbags that Mary Poppins and Hermione Granger both have. I just think it would come in very handy when you have a long day at work and you want to make sure that you have your lunch and a book and a notebook and maybe your computer if you want to go out writing later, and maybe like another 3 books just in case you don't have the right book. And it would also be really good for, you know, carry on the plane. Although I don't know how it would scan in the security machines, maybe not, maybe I don't want to be arrested. Also, it would be really great for conventions. You could have so many snacks and so much water in there, and you could just put in all your cosplay. So that for me is an eminently practical choice. At number 4, I would very much like Lyra Belacqua's Alethiometer? I've never actually read Northern Lights in English, so I don't actually know how to say that word because I've never had to really think about it. Anyway, my favorite part of the first book in the His Dark Materials trilogy was always when Lyra was trying to figure out how to work the Alethiometer and trying to figure out how to read its predictions and things, and just the descriptions of it seemed so magical. I don't know that it's one of the things that I as a muggle could work. It's kind of like, would you ask for a wand if you might not necessarily be able to use it? But I still would like the Alethiometer just because I think it would be really cool to try and work it out. So it's not really a practical choice, but it would really be for the fun of it. At number 3, I'm going to say I'd like a sphere Obscura from the Glamorous Histories by Mary Robinette Kowal. This is a bowl of glass which is enchanted so that if you take it out in the sunlight and a sunbeam goes straight into it, it makes a bubble of invisibility around you. And this is my way of going around saying that I want an invisibility cloak because I'm trying to not have too many things from Harry Potter. But anyway, the sphere Obscura would do pretty much the same thing as an invisibility cloak. It only works in daylight when there's sunshine, which is a bit of a problem, especially in the UK. At the same time, it's also not a completely unique piece that's passed down the generation for the purpose of cheating death. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. At number 2, I'm going to say I really want a Babel Fish. The Babel Fish is from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy universe, and it's a small fish that goes into your ear, into your brain, and then it does instantaneous translation into every language so that you don't ever need to grasp for words ever again. Now, I am a native French speaker and I speak fluent English, but one thing that I'm really bad at is going back and forth between the two. I know a lot of people who are really good at switching back and forth, but for me, it stresses me out massively when I have to translate for other people, if I have family visiting in the UK or friends visiting in France. I just find it very stressful to do, and so I actually would very much like to never have to do that again. And that would be another thing that a TARDIS would be really good for because it translates automatically for you. And then at number 1, the only thing that I want more than a magical translation device is obviously a time turner, and that is another reason I would very much like a TARDIS. I always feel like I could do with an extra few hours in a day. To be honest, I really probably shouldn't own a time turner, because if I had one, I'd probably go to bed, sleep, and then as soon as I wake up, turn time so I can sit in another part of the house where I won't see myself and read for like the 6 or 7 hours that I've been asleep. And then I'd be shattered again. So that would be terrible for me because I have zero self-control, and I would totally use a time turner to spend more time on the internet and reading books and reading fan fiction. So that would be terrible. And it's probably a good thing that I don't have time traveling technology, but I still want it. So that's it. This is my list of 5 fictional items that I really want to own. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about my selections and if you'd pick something else. If you'd like to see more from me, you can check out the sidebar right here for more Top 5 Wednesday videos. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button for new videos every week. I've been Claire, thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.